Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the game New Kingdom Sowers, or just Sowers. Now this game is based on the biblical story in the New Testament, on two of them, one on the story of Priscilla and Aquila, and then the other being based on the parable of the soil, the good soil, the thorny soil, and the rocky soil. Anyway, what you're going to be trying to do is you're going to be trying to get the thorny soil cards to play those numerically from 1 to 10 on the bottom. So let's check it out. So in this game, you're going to take either Aquila's deck or Priscilla's deck. And the object of the game is you're going to be trying to get these black seed cards played in numerical order from 1 to 10 over here on your side. You also have yellow seed cards that are going to help you to try to do this. You've got 3 different types of soils. You have the rocky soil, the thorny soil, and the good soil. And this is where you want to try to play your black seed cards from 1 to 10. Also have what is called the path. Now, what you're going to do in the beginning is you're going to go ahead and draw 4 cards from your hand, and then you're going to go ahead and look at them, and then you're going to play one of these cards in one of these areas. Now, you're only going to be able to play the yellow cards in this area and then the black cards in this area. So here's what these different sections are going to do. Over here on the rocky soil, you will be able to play the yellow seed cards, but you're going to have to play them in descending order. Like if you have a 10, then you have to play something less than a 10, like it could be an 8 or a 7, and then so on and so forth. So just to kind of show you how these different actions work, let's say I decide I'm going to go ahead and play this 6 over here in the rocky soil. Anytime you have more than 4 cards in this area, you're going to go ahead and discard them. This is going to allow me to draw 2 cards and then play another card in another area. So let's just say I go ahead and decide I'm going to go ahead and play this card right here into the thorny soil. Playing a card over here will allow me to draw 3 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my cards, and I can either put the 4 cards back on the top or on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm going to do, say I put this card, this card, this card, and this card, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and put these onto the top of the deck. Now over here in the good soil, this is where I'm going to be playing the cards numerically. So let's just say I happen to have a 1 in my hand. I would just simply lay down the 1 like this. Now in order to get these cards out and put them back into my hand, this is where I'm going to play a card here on the path. So let's just say I decided I was going to play this card. I would play this face down like so, and then this is going to allow me to draw a card. And then I'll be able to go ahead and pick up a card from the thorny soil like so. So later on in the game, I'm going to be able to go ahead and play cards here. Now, I will be able to play more than one of these black seed cards if I already have like a bunch of them in order and I happen to have a number. So if I had a 4 here, I could go ahead and play the 5, the 6, and the 7 over here like so. Of course, I will have the 2, 3, and the 4 there at the same time. But ultimately, what you're going to be doing is you're just going to continue to play, and whoever is the person that is able to get 1 through 10 on the good soil here of the black seed cards is going to win the game. I've enjoyed a lot of the new biblical games that have been coming out lately. Some of the games I have been really good, and they're using modern day mechanics that you see in other games, and I really enjoyed this. Now this game reminds me a little bit of Solitaire. You've got these different soils that do different things, and you're going to be trying to play these different cards and trying to rearrange it to where you're going to be able to get those thorny soil cards and then try to get the 1 through 10. It's a very simple little concept. You're going to be playing a lot of the yellow cards to try to draw more of the thorny soil cards and trying to get more of those in your hand so you can play a bunch of them down. Now, I have had games where, I'd be in the middle of doing something and then look at my opponent and they would already have all 10 of their cards down because they happen to have the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 9. So this game can kind of end abruptly out of nowhere if you're not really paying attention. This game goes by really fast too. I don't think I've had a game that's gone beyond 10 minutes. So as far as strategy goes, there really isn't much here. It's just a matter of really like Solitaire, just trying to get those cards into your hand and play them all out at the same time. It's fairly satisfying to play like all these cards and your opponent's like, huh? But anyway, anybody who likes games that are simple and light, kind of have a Solitaire feel to it, check it out. All right, guys, that's my review of New Kingdom Sowers. We'll see you. Keep on gaming.